Alrighty, my friends. Faster than LOL. You have a scramble where you're using only physics traps like flip and push stuff. Luckily, you rolled crag every wave, and increased enemy speed makes this a real pain. Oh, crag every wave. I had that one time, and that was the worst. You know, I feel like another reason that a lot of the ceiling traps just aren't that good in this game is limited viability. Like, so many of the traps, because of the low range for ceiling traps, like, you just can't even use them on half the levels. You can use floor traps everywhere. Wall traps you can use a decent amount of places, but ceiling traps are just so limited where you can place them. It's fantastic to have crag every wave and no traps that do damage. Speaking of something to add every wave, Zelzador, huh? Actually, this guy I think I'd be okay with. He doesn't disable anything, he doesn't attack anything, it just heals dudes. And I think he's even freezable, so I'm actually going to take that. That's the best thing to get. It's considered a buff. Oh, really? Because he gives you extra money? Alright. I'll tell you, I like Blade Staff plus Stone Staff, but I think I like Crossbow plus Stone Staff better. Because the thing that you usually have a hard time killing is not a bunch of small dudes, which the Blade Staff helps you with. It's the big dudes. And Crossbow to a frozen dude to the face is really strong. You had double Zelzador plus Mongrafel one time. Wow. The question is, for high scoring, do I only want to have one weapon? I guess the crossbow adds my bleed, right? Crossbow's adding bleed? No, it's regular bow that does bleed. So I actually can't get any bleed from any special things from this, can I? I guess I can stun them with my secondary. Resurrected Mongrafel resurrecting on the basement is the opposite of fun. Oh god, that sounds horrifying, actually. Maybe I swap back to the wall flipping back trap for score, because that'll bleed enemies hit. Honestly, it's not as good for killing a saw blade launcher, but for comboing with the knockback plus the bleed, I think we want to go with that. We have two ceiling things that can do frost, arcane. I don't have anything that does fire if I don't use Floor Scorcher. So maybe I go back to the Floor Scorcher over something as well. Alright. I think I have all my upgrades that we need, though. You had Zelzador and Mongrafel every wave combo on Order Enclave. You only leak 73. Oh, that all? Yeah, this one, huh? So... this, and I want what am I looking for? Flip trap guy and lasers. Okay. As long as you also don't get 1 HP and double HP orcs, you're fine. Yeah, I mean, that is the thing with this, right? It's always, what are you gonna roll, man? But the way to make the guys not attack you is if you do that, right? I think that's right. How did I do this previously?
Found a good spot.
Basically froze them all in here and made them go around this way. That's how we did it previously. Extra HP helps calming smaller guys make you rich sooner. Zelda is fantastic in this map, by the way. Is he? This is the one where we could slap him down, right? Slap chop him. Can I do that there? Man. So many barricades, I can't even afford to get some actual damage traps, which is not good. It means I have to do all the damage myself. He always drops a big coin. Okay. If I do that, they go through, right? Yeah. I do have time between this one, so I could sell between... I think I'll be fine with this being War Mage difficulty to start.
Let's rumble.
Zelzador!
Enemies are preparing to breach one of our gates. They've broken through a gate. Good work out. Here they come. For a split second, I thought about maybe possibly getting a wee bit concerned. Is that it?
Okay, I want to kill you. I need to kill the other dudes before you keep resurrecting him. Nice. Okay, that's some good monies right there. Seems good, but that seems kind of rough to deal with on some maps, potentially. Okay, let's actually get some other traps here. Some traps that do actual damage. I want that to smack him. Okay, it didn't. Okay. Let's see here.
It's just so pretty. I should have somebody to do this for me.
Okay.
All set.
That farm is disgusting. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Just farm a big ogre over and over. I just didn't want it to go down too long because of the other guys that were going to be showing up. I feel like that could become overwhelming eventually. What is hitting me? Is there an archer somewhere? There's an archer right there. Whoops, I didn't freeze him. So I guess the question is it worth just doing this over and over and not getting part-time to farm score?
We did it! And by we, I mean me. Tiptoe through the trap field.
Part-time doesn't even give score. Oh, okay. It only gives a skull, which we don't really care about, I guess. So, interesting. Okay. So I could just indefinitely farm score there.
More enemies on the way.
Oh, have some fire in your face immediately. Dying is bad. Any heals? I'm gonna dodge the arrows. Ah. Okay. Okay, well, I don't have time to heal here, so...
Traps, 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 traps. Do they have any bigger ones?
Or does this teleport me upstairs for chance? Not sure. Looks like that might, actually. Yes, it does. So I could have teleported up there to heal. Okay, now I know. I never use the teleporters. I should use them more. Yes, run back into your doom, squad.
Feels so good.
Bye, TP. Totally.
For a split second, I thought about maybe possibly getting a wee bit concerned.
Man, that is crazy that he's just basically giving us extra score and money.
Clean up on all five.
That is actually crazy. Okay. More thwomps here? No, no thwomp there. Okay. Gosh, there's just not a lot of room to play with here.
Right there.
I'm just gonna spam floor traps, I think.
More enemies on the way. This never gets old.
The crew toilet paper. You can jump into the mana pool to teleport upstairs too. That's called the Clone Bay way of teleporting. Make use of that Clone Bay for teleporting quickly. Pretty sure that's slower than actually teleporting through the teleporter. His body's just flying.
This attack courtesy of me. Dang it.
I thought I killed you. Oh, yes, you... You rezzed him. That's kind of your thing. That's right. Okay.
More enemies on the way.
I think that'll actually hit. Alright, just kill the damn archers. Archers are the only annoying thing. Yeah, they don't even have sappers on this without not being on the higher difficulty. Okay, I'm gonna go heal real fast. That's really nice. Wish I had that on some of the other levels I was having a hard time with. Like that one we were just playing. If only there was a good teleporter. I wonder if there was a teleporter that I missed that was really good there, but I don't think there was on that previous level.
I'm almost out of that stuff to keep me alive. You would think there'd be more songs written about me by now. That was me that did that thing. Ha! In shackles and stills.
Alright, we'll farm this until we're right almost out of the power time. Unless you just die now. Okay. Times 7 kill.
I mean, except the being captured part.
Teleports faster distance-wise, but takes no time to heal and doesn't restore. What takes time to heal and doesn't restore mana. I thought going next to the thing does slow. The rift goes slow. Restores mana a little bit at a time. You're missing only Blade Staff to max out for Platinum. It's bugged on PS4. It was bugged for me too. I had to get that updated. Headshots grant coin. Magic Longbow damage is doubled. Blade Staff damage is doubled. Well, if we want more coin and we're headshotting with our crossbow like crazy, holy crap, that seems awesome. The patch 4 hasn't hit. I assume you mean PS4 rather than PC. Yes, we're gonna go with that, especially since we're not using the other weapons. Okay. Cost of wall traps. Greatly increase all crow orc damage. Ugh. I do not like that. Ranged guys start to one-shot us. Increase the cost of wall traps. I think I'm gonna go with that because I use all of one wall trap. Even though I hate this level. You know what? If I'm gonna not care about time, I can... So I don't care about time or 5 sculling, I can set up on this level the way I prefer to set up. Which is let everything funnel to the rift room. So I think I'm gonna do this. We're reliant on ceiling and floor traps. We'll go with that. And I'm gonna not care about time. I'm gonna say that. And I'm still probably going to try to get the time, but I'm going to not care about time. So. That means we set up here.
I like it when the orcs just walk straight into them.
And that's more expensive, so I shouldn't even use that initially. We want to do this into fire, into acid, into not fire, brimstone, acid, sprayer guy, and then oh crap! The confuse is a wall trap. Okay, I need to swap this out then. No, not that. Although maybe I don't even want to use wall traps with this, but we want to use the floor confuse flower. We're gonna go with that instead. Be a cheaper way to get a similar effect. All right, seems good.
Go!
We want all the headshots, so we get all the monies.
Enemies are preparing to breach one of our gates. They've broken through a gate.
Damn it. God, this is just low damage, high attack speed weapon for this headshot thing just seems super broken for gaining money here. Just 15, 15, 15, 15, 15. I'm not hitting him in the face, damn it. You're not giving... Are you not giving me... Oh, that's giving me money. Yeah, it is. Okay. 5, 6, 7. That guy. Start it.
Ready if you're ready. Are you ready? Because I'm ready.
Okay, and then we get lasers. Oh yeah, there's not great laser placement on this one.
Another door is being attacked.
Is Ceiling Pounder allowed when doing physics-only traps? I have no idea. Is that a modifier, or are you doing a challenge yourself thing? Because if you're challenging yourself, it counts as a knockdown, right? So I would think so.
Just like old times.
If that's a self-imposed challenge, you get to choose.
Do they have any bigger ones? Ow! That's gonna leave a mark. Ow! Oh!
Damn it. Frickin' archer.
That got the blood pumping.
Feels more like a first-person shooter than a tower defense when I do it this way.
Is that it?
I'm just farming money, bro.
Okay, that was fun.
It doesn't hurt to ask for input. Okay.
Good to go.
You can make it be whatever you want it to be. But I would feel like a ground pound would be a physics trap. That's what I would think.
Traps go up,
Okay.
orcs go down.
Okay.
Enemies are attacking on another front. They've breached another door.
Okay. Oh, that
Enemies at the
sounds.
rift.
I forgot about those. I do need to set up lasers down there. Which one's Zelzador? He's the star. Oh, no. Zelzador is the guy who revives everybody.
They're almost there.
You like to mention Zelzador is trying is retraining the level over time when they're killed and they get salty and rage quit, and that's when I win. Sounds right.
There are enemies in our rift room.
Damn, they're not. Oh man, that's so annoying. Because they are underneath the rift room, but it's when they enter here it says they're in the rift room. Oh.
They're almost there.
They're not actually. They're actually not.
Work out. That was me that did that thing there. Good workout.
Enemies at the rift.
Oh, he's confused, so he's not reviving. That's funny.
Okay, that was fun.
Okay, this is where I need to do this for these guys here.
Pretty happy with that.
More enemies on the way.
I can't use that ceiling, can I? No. Use this ceiling though.
Tiptoe.
They're almost there.
Floaty green dude. There you go. That's a great description. That is totally what Zelzador is.
Rift room.
Floaty green dude is Zelzador. Oh, he came from the other entrance this time.
Enemies at the rift.
I hope that thing doesn't flip them to the rift at some point. I don't think it will.
Do they have any bigger ones?
But let's do an extra flower here just in case.
They're almost
Go.
there.
Yeah, Zelzador, Trudio earlier said, is actually considered a buff because it's just money farm and score farm for scramble mode. So I think that's the best thing we could have gotten as the first one. That's the first time we've actually gotten Zelzador's added to every wave, I think.
Enemies at the rift.
Okay. There. 4, 5.
Hello, old trap buddy.
Definitely better than Crag, yes. He's the easiest of the bosses, yeah. Boss is generous. Glorified big unit. I don't even know.
There are enemies in our rift room.
He's a Mr. Moneybags from Endless Mode, is what he really is. Thanks, Mr. Moneybags. We love ya. You are helping us. Score some headshots off of that guy.
For a split second, I thought about maybe possibly getting a wee bit concerned.
There are enemies in our rift room.
It can get out of control easy too if you get too many mountain trolls. Yeah, that's true. I could see that.
Enemies at the rift.
Your head is too tiny and pokey.
They're almost there.
Hey, we did it!
Okay.
And by we, I mean me.
And we go 6,
Just so
5,
pretty.
4, 6, 7. All right. It is pretty. The purple and green is very pretty. I agree with you, Max.
More enemies on the way.
Still better than Crag or Gorbash, and you've got some respect for Mongrel as he is quite spooky on smaller maps. Yeah, no kidding. Having Mongrel on any level but the one he normally spawns on is something I've never had to deal with, so that sounds like a nightmare, honestly. Like not knowing which direction he's gonna go. Or even knowing which direction he's gonna go, and you
There are enemies in
have to
our
like
rift
specifically have a ice amulet or something. You are frozen and you're moving around, bro.
That got the blood pumping.
Enemies at the rift.
I actually have a sapper coming. Got him.
Clean up on all 5.
They're almost there.
Hard to headshot you where you're moving around so much, sir.
Enemies at the rift.
Is this an endless mode or is there a set number of waves? Yeah, you can't see the set number of waves. Above the time, it says 6 of 8. It's not endless. We're doing scramble mode.
Did that thing there.
Sorry, there's too much stuff on screen that I need to not block. I have too much junk on my screen, I guess. I mean, useful information. It's totally useful information.
More enemies on the way.
Oh, that's gonna. That actually won't work, so I can't do that. So. Okay.
They're almost there.
Man, I have all this money. I actually have more money I could spend because I don't have any wall traps. My floors are full. I guess what I could do is put some floor traps down over here.
Enemies at the rift.
Come on, where's the headshots? There it is. Okay, how about this?
There are enemies in our rift room.
Do they have any bigger ones?
not. No, they're not. Zelda's like, why am I in the front? I'm supposed to be the backline healer.
Enemies at the rift.
Good work, guys.
There are enemies in our rift room.
You see hiding in there now? Yeah, it's back behind the little notification of follows and subs and all that.
Hacking a barricade.
I wonder if oops, I missed the stun. I wonder if stun and being stoned, I think, are two different things, right? Lol. Go with something like that. I guess we can actually just do some extra few lasers here, even though it's a little laggy. Give me your headshot money, sir. Stoned as a result of stunning. So if I do that, stone you, stun, and then kill you, do I get like a... I don't know if we got more of a combo there or not. This. Definitely costs lots of mana. Whoa, we got a times 12 there. Okay, I think that did stack, actually.
There are enemies in our rift room.
Oh.
I could use some help. Oh, come on.
Whoops. Well, while I'm dead, they'll go and commit suicide, so thanks. Everything stacks. Well, yeah, I guess my question was really like, is stone and stun considered two different things? And I think the answer is yes.
Hacking a barricade.
Holy cow! We're setting records here.
Enemies at the rift.
Oh man, don't refresh fire load. Holy crap, that body went flying. Nice, times 8.
He kills lots of orcs.
There are enemies in our rift room.
Just
All right, very nice.
part.
Scepter domination. Okay. Ceiling trap damage. Yes, maybe we could actually use some different ceiling traps with this. So this will mean our lasers do more, and if we get... Maybe if we try the swing guy, if we get ceiling trap cooldown reduced too, would be really nice. Definitely the best of those options. If nothing else, our lasers will do more damage. Are there benefits to lobbing orcs into acid lava, or do those traps reset too slowly? There are on certain levels. I've found they usually do reset too slowly, but that is something I need to play with more. Immune to slow, immune to lightning damage. Well, those are two terrible options. So I think we do this one because the level's easier, and then we re-roll it. Although I guess if it's immune to slow and we just get rid of tar traps, that's the only thing we have that's affected by that, right? We could do freeze instead of slow. Is there a floor ice trap? There's a floor wall, there's a an ice ceiling, a ice wall. Maybe I just don't use tar for once. How bad is immune to slow for us? I feel like we can give this a try. And I feel like I don't want to reroll it because I don't want to reroll it into like they do more damage or I have 1 health or something. The worst scenario spring traps are pretty great. Their throughput of yeeting orcs to their death is respectable, and it's fun watching the little red dots fly off the map. So, which one is this? I feel like, again, though, like my issue is that with that is war traps in general seem to be less efficient because you can't congregate the orcs well outside with the way the maps are set up. So war traps always seem not worth the money you invest in them, personally. Is there a floor trap that does ice? I don't think so. So I probably get the deep freeze wall trap since I'm only using one other wall trap. We have the knockback one, we have the freeze one. I probably, and I could also use the snow cannon if I want. I honestly like the snow blower. I've tried that a couple times too. Oh no, tornado in a box. This seemed decent. Honestly, since ceiling traps do greatly increase damage, I should probably do the ceiling snow cannon instead for this one. What's my opinion on the double wide barricade upgrade? It's pretty good on certain levels. It's good on levels where you have large areas you need to block off, and some war scenarios have that. This particular war scenario is pretty easy to funnel though. Yeah, the wall ones are more expensive, so we're going to do the ceiling one then. Can use kinda saw blade with freeze. Freeze adds bleed, and what's the other one? I don't know which part of the wall cannons use the saw blades has freeze on it. You mean it combos well? Alright, I do like archers here.
Who's a big boy? I bet this kills like 100 gazillion orcs.
Yeah, I know. It's totally a real number, too. So, what were we getting rid of? Tar, because it doesn't do anything now, because it's immune to slow.
We will rain death upon them this
So we want to do this and this. And then we want to do the ceiling snow cannon, because these do greatly increased damage now.
we shall not hesitate.
I don't know why it says short-ranged cannon. These things are not short-range. Maybe, even though it reaches far down, maybe it means it doesn't shoot far out. Maybe that's what it means. Although ceiling traps doing far more damage means auto ballistas would be really good. So I need to remember to use auto ballistas for maps that have flyers, because the auto ballistas did do really good work with flyers. All right, we got to clap them really hard here.
Shall meet their demise.
That works.
Let's do this.
Found a good spot.
4, 5,
This never gets old.
6. Confused flower.
Traps go up, orcs go down. Right there.
There. Floor saws. Oh, floor saws. Okay, that's one I have not used a lot. That is something to consider. I've been told those are really crappy traps, and my experience has been kind of confirming that, but maybe I can give those a try again. Moonno with the 11 months in a row. What's up, my friend? Thank you for the continued subness. How are you doing, sir? Hope you're having a good one. Floor saws can get ice. Okay, I'm gonna have to give those a try. I feel like the floor traps we're using are all really strong. So getting another floor trap seems like I just won't have the real estate to put them all on the floor.
Enemies are preparing to breach one of our gates.
Oh yeah, I forgot Zelzador. He won't bypass. Okay, thank God it's not Mongrafel every time. Although this would have Zelzador plus Mongrafel.
Breach one of our gates. They've broken through a gate.
But the good thing is, where Mongrafel will go, I don't think Zelzador will follow. So we should be okay on the final wave when he shows up.
They've broken through a gate.
Ooh, look at all that times 7.
Here they come.
If I had a delicious beverage, I would toast myself right now. You would think there'd be more songs written about me by now.
They're attacking a barricade.
Good workout.
Nice, times 9 on Zelzador. Not bad. Alright, what do I want to add here? Let's do,
Never gets old. Holy cow! I'm setting records here.
5.
I like it when the Orcs walk straight into me. You guys saw that, right?
I can definitely see the difference with no tar. I can definitely see the difference with no tar, and I'm not going to be able to slow down Mongrafel, so
That got the blood pumping.
that's going to be pretty tough. No slow against Mongrafel. I'm a little worried about that, actually. I am not used to these guys not all being tarred. Ouch. God, I didn't even notice that guy get through.
Okay, that was fun.
I need to place the knights out here to delay them.
Well, I'll let you say it.
There. Wow, that's freaking laggy as hell when I do that. I think it's loading the audio or something. Okay. So we go this,
Pretty happy with that.
this, this, and I can slap them back here, so I will lead them into that.
It's just
Okay.
so pretty.
Okay, cool.
So ready.
The other reason I was like thinking I'd be okay to not take this low is because the secondary on Stone Staff does so much to the keeping them in the trap work by stoning them. Basically freezing them in the traps. Game freezing because it has to fetch the asset from your hard drive and load it into RAM, yeah. Which I think I would be able to fix if I one day get one of those hard drive slots that Nietzsche has talked about. Although I have an SD hard drive, it doesn't have enough space so I can't put all my games on it. So all my games are put on my second hard drive. That's a regular hard drive. And VME, that might be the one. That might be it.
Ha! In shackles and stills.
Get times 7, bro. What does that even mean? I don't know, but you're getting it. If you're running SSD, you're limited by the throughput of the data bus and not the drive itself. Okay.
Do they have any bigger ones? I totally meant to do that.
I'll pretend I know what that means.
I should have somebody to do this.
With a traditional SATA connector, you lose efficiency. NVMe communicates directly with the motherboard, kind of like your RAM and graphics card does. Ah, okay, so that's what that is. Gotcha. Where's Zelzador? He's coming from the other side, I guess.
They're almost there.
Did I leak something? I think I leaked something. Yeah.
Entering the rift.
Well, no perfect for me. The no slow, I'm pretty sure, is what caused that. Must have been this one little small guy I didn't notice. Oh well, no perfect.
Clean up on aisle 5.
There's probably going to be a... It's probably going to be a Rift Lord level where I leak some anyway, so... Yes.
Found a good spot.
Zelzor, look at me. Look at me. I need you to look at me because I need to see your face to blow it up. Look at that. Frost freezing them all. Nice. 2 terabytes for $180 at the moment. For an NVMe hard drive? Really? 2 terabytes? I think that's even larger than my regular drive is. Let's see here. Okay. That is way cheaper than I thought it would be. You want to get an NVMe drive, just make sure your motherboard has an M.2 slot. You won't be able to use it. I'm pretty sure I do, because I think my info was somewhere, and I think Nietzsche or somebody told me that I actually have one of those. So, I think I have one of those. Okay. HD prices have come down quite a bit for the new tech.
On the way.
Nice. You got into the AMD video card sale at MSRP, 20-minute wait, then it kicked you, and you got pushed to an hour, and then they ended the line. Yeah, I'm not even trying to do anything with the graphics cards. I want to... My next goal for upgrading the stream is getting a second PC dedicated only to streaming so that this PC can be only gaming like it was originally meant to be before my old laptop died on me. But I used to stream with a laptop, with a gaming laptop while I gamed on this, and then my laptop died, so I had to do everything on this PC, so... But graphics card prices are making it so that I just don't even want to look at it. Prices went up for a bit when Chia crypto coin based on storage came out, but they are going back down, at least the SSD and NVMe drives. Cool.
In shackles and still awesome.
Why did... What the hell? It's stuck. Hello? Ouch. Exploding. Yeah, I saw it. He exploded. Ooh, times 10, baby. Okay, I want to do this. And this. Oh gosh, okay. Wall of text. I'll read it in a second. I think I'll do that. I think that'll activate. Yeah, nice. That's not too bad. Nice. Be sure to have more than 12 gigabytes for your streaming computer. 12 gigabytes of what? A video RAM or what? I'll be looking at what stats I need to be investing in once I do my secondary thing. But that wouldn't be till after Christmas, because the only way I could afford that would be my Christmas money that I make from my extra singing gigs. And even then, I'm paying off a car, so I don't know if I should invest in that. So we'll have to see if I actually do it or not. Nice, times 11. I'm gonna do shift 1. I'll do a couple of these. There. And the rest will be on It's not the last one with what's his face. Okay. Your local micro center has this lottery program where you show up on the day they get stock and scan a QR code. You go wait in the car in the parking lot with the other entrance. And you get a text message if you win, you go to the store to get it. Your main concern is that getting ambushed on your way back to the car. And the lottery is just to be able to buy it. It's not like you just get one, right? It's like you win the option to pay full retail price. God, I swear the whole graphics card fiasco ever since cryptocurrency has gone crazy is just ridiculous. You don't need much of a PC if you just use it as a stream box. It's mostly CPU load, and as an example, you've got a 4790K, and it stops streaming no problem. Cool. Well, I am gonna look to make it as cheap as possible, because I mean I spent close to 2K on my gaming PC, so I don't need to spend that much. I feel like on a streaming PC, but I don't know graphics card wise. I would need some sort of graphics card for a streaming PC, right? I'm pretty sure it still has to do some video processing. So I probably will need a decent graphics card, but I don't know that I'd need... Like, I wouldn't need to get an extra big monitor or anything like that. You win the chance to spend your money! Yay! I've always wanted to do that. Can I give you, like, my house and my dog, too? Sorry, that's a different lottery. Okay. Oh, alright. Depends if your CPU or GPU is doing the encoding. If you use any, say, OBS, you can choose how you encode your video. Yeah, and it's almost, at least in my experience with every time I've done it, it's almost always better to use your graphics processor for encoding. That's been my experience, but I haven't done dual PC streaming in a while. Still have my capture card, an Elgato capture card from when I did that for a while, but it's been a while since I've used it. Newer graphics cards has hardware specific encoders for video, yeah.
You would think there'd be more songs written about me by now. Ooh, squishy.
That 99 at the top of the screen is bugging me. The fact that it's not 100. Alright, well, I'm gonna go set up. This is Mongrafel, so I'm gonna set up just a couple things here. Because I know he comes up here. This. Acid. This, and hopefully some ice that he'll get hit by. He's going to be moving so fast, I don't know if those will hit, but I'm going to do that. And then if they do get through, lasers here. I think the other one's better. There. Then extra ice stuffage. Okay. Any other confused flowers I can throw? There, I guess. Alright, here we go.
I'm ready if you're ready. Are you ready?
If you get a CPU with an IGP, integrated graphics processor, you can build a stream PC on the cheap. The IGP can do the stream encoding with little CPU penalty. You can probably build a stream PC like that for sub 500-600. And something like that is definitely something I could justify after I get my Christmas extra money after all the Christmas caroling. Hopefully I'll get to be doing this season. So I might get chat's input on what will be the best items. Last time I built the thing, I used Newegg, I think, to buy most of my stuff. Maybe a little bit of Amazon, but it was mostly Newegg. Use a second PC and there's a protocol that essentially dumps your video output to your LAN, and then OBS picks up and encode it. Seems to work well and it's seamless. Nice. It's a really nice piece of hardware, and even though you don't have a 30 series, you really don't need it. You're referring to more than 12 gigabytes of RAM. Another streamer had a desktop with 8 gigabytes of motherboard memory, kept having crashes and stutter. Okay. Right, I see Mongrel and the other guy right next to each other, so
You got me, but he is moving fast.
I think Mongrel will get far enough away that it won't be an issue. Okay, it's coming in over here soon. I'm gonna trust in my traps. In my traps. Oh, he can be stoned. Yeah, well, that was easy. Maybe he couldn't be. You know what? I bet you he's immune to stone on Rift Lord or something, because I don't remember me being able to stun him previously. Yeah, with some random extra skulls. Cool. Sure, give me the monies. I wonder, does picking up the coins actually increase your score? I don't know. Times 12 Zelzador kill. Nice. You can try PC part picker to shop around for lowest prices. There's a lot of shops you were previously unaware of. There was some website I went to that did help me like shop around. PC Builder or something. I think I actually had a link in my info section for the one I used for a while. I don't know if it's still there or still good or not. Nice, GG. Did leak one guy though. Damn, if I leaked that one guy, we'd be looking at a potential perfect. Whatever this thing is called, scramble mode. You're waiting for RDNA 3, which is going to release mid to late next year. Have I ever considered picking something up from chat as a wingman for OMD 3? I might try, since I've kind of done almost everything I want to do in the game, I might actually next time plan on playing one more day of Orcs Must Die 3 where it is play with chat. So yeah, we might do that. Upgrading my computer, I'm talking about building a second one for streaming. Cooldown of wall traps is kind of crap here because they're more expensive. Mana cost reduction is really nice. But I'm using the crossbow, and so headshots doing more damage is pretty good too. I think being able to freeze more is just the way to go here, though. So let's go freeze. No thanks, Gorbash. He's the guy that, is he the guy that disables your traps? Or is he the guy that just walks through them and destroys them? I think he's one of those two, so... I'm probably gonna go with this. Yeah, definitely increase their damage. Use Reddit hardware subs and have found some killer deals lately. It's not a guarantee. You got a 32-inch monitor with some cables for $250. Nice. Crag disables traps. Okay, Gorbash is the one I think attacks them. You have a new computer built and you're just trying to commit yourself to spend 3K for it. Oh, yeah, that hurts my soul just thinking about it. 3K, man. Split stairs. Isn't this the one I did earlier? Huh. Alright, well I know now about teleporting back, which I'm probably going to need to use, and I do know this is now on whatever difficulty, Rift Lord, so they're going to spawn the explodey guys. Okay. But I do now have more ceiling damage, so hopefully my lasers will kill them. Okay, so we can basically do the same thing we did last time.
Hello, old trap buddy. Traps, 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 traps.
Okay. Is there anything I can sell to get more actual damage out of here? Not funnel them the way I want to. We never did get like half-price barricades or anything, which would have been a really nice thing. So it's basically lasers plus freezing and bow. Let's hope this will do the work. The freezing does cost less now, so that's good. Oh god, Archer's doing more damage is bad. I need to dodge for a bit. There we go. Is that more damage, archers? Oh god, there's a lot of arrows coming. Maybe should have healed right then. And we're on Rift Lord difficulty, so apologies, chat. I'm gonna have to not read for a bit. Actually, what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let one guy through so I can go heal in the meantime. And then kill him in place. Okay. Oh. Oh. Oh, Jesus. I did not think they would show up so soon. This is terrible. This is where we leak. This is where we leak, man.
That which doesn't kill me makes me not dead.
There are enemies in our rift room.
Be right back.
God damn it. The extra damage.
Isn't it great how games give you more lives?
They're entering the rift.
Yeah.
They're almost there.
Okay. I messed that up too.
More enemies on the way.
I can't freaking place traps. Why won't those place? Freaking dodging archers while trying to place traps. Freaking impossible, man. God damn it, man.
Yep, I'm better now.
I like literally cannot place traps right now.
Enemies at the rift.
Okay, I'm just letting those leak so I can kill these.
For a split second, I thought about maybe possibly getting a wee bit concerned.
They're almost there.
They're going through the other side? I feel like there's more leaking than I thought there would.
That got the blood pumping.
You know what? You go do your thing. I gotta play some traps, douchebag. What? F you, dude!
Second time's the charm.
Shot me in the back.
Or fourth.
Why is that not letting me place? I'm so confused, man.
There are enemies in our rift room.
Get wrecked. That's right. Okay. 4.
Through the trap field. If I had a delicious beverage, I would toast myself right now.
Okay.
You would think there'd be more songs written about me by now.
They've destroyed a barricade.
Jesus.
That totally meant to do that. Not feeling so hot.
God damn it. Let me heal. I see a heavy orc. Is there a thing on the ceiling I can use? No. What's my opinion on blunderbuss? God. This is not the time to ask the question. It's good. Seems good for a starting weapon. Like it some better than some, worse than others. Pretty good. Don't like that you can't reload it manually. Okay, let me do some more stuff here.
It's just so pretty. I should have somebody to do this for.
Nades seem bad in this game. You like it better than starting with a no upgrade bow. What are you talking about, nades? Are you talking about the secondary of the... Talking about the secondary of the blunderbuss? Yeah, I don't love those. I like to use the freeze on that, but there's better. Stone Staff does what the secondary of blunderbuss wants to do better, I feel like. So Stone Staff makes blunderbuss or shotgun or whatever it's called seem like a worse version of it. So stressed out by this game right now.
That was me that did that thing there.
I don't know. If it's called blunderbuss, I always thought of it as a shotgun. So. Alright, you know what I never... Okay, I did get one confused flower. Let me get a couple others.
Ooh, squishy.
I think those will hit. You guys gonna hit, or is that too far away? That might actually not even be useful. Can't place that on those walls.
The barricade is down.
Pretty happy with that. You guys saw that, right?
Feeling when a nade bounced near them but doesn't explode, yeah. I feel like I had that a lot happen. Had that happen a lot when I had shotgun. Nade bounces but doesn't actually explode or freeze or whatever. I gotta heal.
Okay, that was fun.
Nice. Confused flowers make them go backwards.
Dude, look at the health bar.
God, I chose a thing that makes my ranged weapons do more damage, and this thing is not doing the damage I need it to do. What is my opinion on getting wrecked by my enemies? I am against it. Let me catch up on chat here. I just want to place my freaking laser beams, maybe on sharks, yes. Talk about computer hardware prices, but forget that with the upscaling tech is on the horizon, we won't need high performance graphics for basic needs. How much money do I think the headshots thing has added for me comparatively? I have no idea. No, your guess is better than mine. What annoys you the most is that grenades were used for one-shotting earthlings and doing big damage to the elementals. Because those enemies have hover now, it's hard to hit them. Okay. Yeah, I leaked a lot. Alright, mana regen. We should be able to use our secondary a lot, but they just do so much damage to me. This is my issue, or the problem I have with getting good scores, or at least not leaking on scramble mode, is there's so many stupid these things that make you die so fast. If you die while playing on Rift Lords, you can't place your goddamn traps. It's just, you just can't place them if they one-shot you all the time. Let's see. Alright, what do we got? Reduce damage of all traps by half. Armored ogres to every wave, and that makes them stronger. No thanks. Although this is a good map. It's not a good map for Rift Lord difficulty to be able to actually set up stuff, so I'm gonna do this one and reroll reduce damage of traps by half. That seems terrible. Oh no. Cobalt Sappers every wave. Cobalt Sapper stronger. Great. Oh, and this is that really crappy level. I thought this was a different level. Oh, Jesus. I might not be winning this scramble mode, everybody. I might not be winning this one. Alright, so we want to try that. What was that suggested setup? Somebody suggested something last time for this map. It was, oh, I think it was instead of doing this, we block it off here.
Found a good spot.
You still have the picture explosive ash? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think I do want to try that. Which means we start with this.
I like it when the orcs
Which I can't
walk
even
straight
afford
into
all that. Use this and we kill everything with our weapon, hopefully. Actually, I think I do kill at the door here. I found killing at the door pretty strong. So if I start with just that there, I can... feel like that takes more barricades than we did before, but... don't use Cades in Master's Courtyard, doesn't work. The Sappers will be easier to get kills. If you can funnel all the enemies into one area and get disaster dominoes. I don't know how to do that. I don't know any other way to funnel them anywhere. The only way I know to funnel them is to get them to come into this courtyard. Train reaction or a bunch of sappers explode. Okay. God, sappers to every wave. How the hell am I going to do this? What I did previously was set up a thing here, but with sappers, that's just going to blow them up. I think I do just set this up as much. Maybe I set up... God, they can't be slowed either. We have slow immunity and sappers every wave. Don't take ceiling traps. Ceiling traps are the only traps that we have buffed in damage.
Too cool for school.
I kind of want to put lasers outside each one of these. My thought was to have lasers outside each one of these for sappers.
This never gets old.
Just don't know if that'll work. Yeah, I know sappers are stronger. My things do more damage, but they take 4 bow hits to kill. Yeah, they can't be slowed, and they are stronger. If you remove the last barricade, does it change pathing? You might be able to balance pathing and get a few more spaces that they route through on round 1. Anything about routing Logitechno is not going to be super helpful when we have sappers on every floor, or on every level. Alright, well, if we don't use ceiling traps here, we probably need to use trinkets. I'm gonna try to path them into here and use floor traps to kill sappers. I don't know how I'm gonna kill sappers, honestly. We have sappers coming from 3 different floors, or 3 different doors in 3 different areas, and they're too strong to die from lasers. I have played Deep Rock Galactic and Forest. The Forest. Common Sense, they're good games. Never played Grounded. Never heard that one. Yeah, Deep Rock Galactic is fun. I played that. Played that with Shogi off stream for fun. So, what can I use? Mana regen. Where is it? It's a trinket. Mana rage. Is there anything common about all the paths? No. It's another one of those crappy levels where the only common thing is these guys over there and those guys over there have to come down these stairs. Is that right? I think that's right. Yeah. But there's a whole separate one over there that's completely separated, so there's no way to funnel them all except in this room. So. Wall traps are twice as expensive. Man, do I use like flip traps? I haven't upgraded flip traps. I feel like it needs to be extra floor traps that I could make use of. I just didn't upgrade them all. Maybe I just go with a bunch of trinkets to try to help me, because Ring of Storms might be helpful as well. Ryan is a Honey, I Shrunk the Kids game. Oh, that looks fun. I haven't played it, but I've watched people play it. That looks really fun, actually. They're immune to slow. Yeah, we're kind of getting catch-22'd here, it feels like, by all the crazy stuff we're getting. I feel like I might just want Window of Butterflies. It's going to end to some sick micro with mana trinket, you think? So we have 3 floor traps to do damage, plus 2 confuses with our weapons. Is that my best bet? I will say setting up the barricades over here should give me a little bit more time to deal with the sappers. Should. To put floor traps in front of there somehow. I'm going to start with this, and I'm going to start to try to kill as many as I can at the door. Okay, so 1, 2, 3 for mana, 4 to turn on the storm. Can I place the storm, like, right here? I can. I didn't know if... I wasn't sure if I could place that anywhere or not. Brimstone on the door. That might be worth. You might be right. I think because sappers are going to ignore Ks or pathing, it's pointless to use them. Well, there's not going to be only sappers. How do I play this with 3 different entrances with no barricades? I don't know how we play this game without using barricades. Yeah, I don't believe that's possible, or at least not with my setup.
Tiptoe through the trap field.
Let's do that. All right. Watching this makes you want to play 7 Days to Die. It's another great game. You're just thinking of all the good games. All right, so we're gonna start by. As soon as I hear the sound that the whatchamacallits, the sappers are coming, I'm gonna turn on the storm, and that's gonna be my plan here. Here we go. Not watching chat. I gotta pay attention. Gotta focus. So, sorry, chat. It's time.
Enemies are preparing to breach one of our gates. They've broken through a gate.
I'm just gonna use it immediately. I'm already almost dead.
Enemies at the rift.
Freaking strong.
There are enemies in our rift room.
The weapons costing less for the mana is really good, and we also have increased mana regen. Actually, I forgot that we have that. Can this work? There it is.
Enemies at the rift.
Our mana is like full all the time.
There are enemies in our rift room.
Okay.
I should have somebody to do this for.
Another door is being attacked. Look out! Our defenses have been breached again.
Okay.
Here they come.
It's increased mana regen we have, and also it just costs less mana. So we got kind of a nice double whammy going on right now for mana, which is nice. Come on, let me use my ability.
They're attacking a barricade.
Is it possible I'm better at
They're almost there.
Alright, I think we got rid of the sappers. Honestly, I might have needed to have the sword blade, but with everybody doing extra damage, I don't know that I can survive hits at all.
Enemies at the rift.
So I'm going to say probably what we have is our best bet.
Do they have any bigger ones?
He kills Zelzador, or else this is going to be
There
forever.
are enemies in our rift room.
I can infinitely stone them, though. So that is probably our win condition. Infinite stonage. Okay. It's all about floor traps everywhere, I feel like.
More enemies on the way.
Jeez.
The enemy army is attacking on another front.
I'm just gonna throw them all there. Okay, they're not coming from there. Sappers are coming from over there. Okay, I'm looking for the sappers. Okay, sapper's gone. Nice.
They're almost there.
Yeah, I think I like this layout of the barricades. The pathing works pretty well for this. Wow, there's a duck emoji in chat.
There are enemies in our rift room.
Did somebody get knocked over?
A barricade is under attack.
For a split second, I thought about maybe possibly getting a wee bit concerned.
They've destroyed a barricade. Enemies at the rift.
They destroyed a barricade. Where? There it is. I don't know who did that,
Our enemies in
but
our
you
rift
suck,
room.
whoever you are.
Not today. That got the blood pumping.
Okay. I'm gonna do a secondary thing here.
More enemies on the way.
Pretty happy with
Yeah, don't have a rule for it, but I don't really like having those big emoji things, so whatever those things are called. Call them copy pastas or whatever. Okay. Oh god, they're coming from this direction.
They're almost there.
boom boom for you.
Okay, got that.
I'm giving.
They're attacking a barricade. There are enemies in
Okay.
our rift room. Enemies at the rift.
Yeah, no worries. I don't have any rules set up for the use of... I don't even know what those things are called. ASCII art? Is that what that's called?
That was fun.
I think that's what that's called.
For a split second, I thought about maybe possibly getting a wee bit concerned. Hello, old trap buddy.
Okay. Let's see here.
Right there.
Culture is a bit different. Our Tosa stream, that's where you frequent. Okay. Oh, nice. Huh. Actually, did get a couple kills with those. Well, yeah, and there's streams I hang out in where that's fine. And I don't. I honestly don't mind it, but we don't have it enough that I don't really have a set rule. So, different mods will probably have different thoughts on it. It's not a big deal as long as it's not. There was one that was basically a gay sexual thing. So that person got banned from Twitch, and I banned that one.
Enemies in our rift
But a duck face is fine, and it's not a big deal. Like I said, it's not something I have a set rule for.
Me that did that thing there.
They're almost there.
Okay, where is Zelzdor? He's hiding behind the wall there. Now he's being the backline healer. Is he? Oh no, there he is. Come on. There it is.
There are enemies in our rift room.
Yeah, if you're trying to talk to me and I'm not responding, it's not because I'm ignoring you. It's because I'm playing the hardest difficulty in this game, so if I miss something. Oh, you keep asking me about more games. 007 games. I don't remember. Played GoldenEye back in the day. Okay.
More enemies on the way.
Okay. Jeez, I'm just gonna spam these on the floor.
Found a good spot.
There. Okay, I'm just looking for the yellow. Okay, there they are. Who didn't play GoldenEye? Probably a bunch of young kids who weren't alive back in '99 or whenever that game came out.
Enemies at the rift.
It's like the most classic OG first-person shooter game.
Having no head does make it easier to get through doors.
They're almost
All right,
there.
get lightning on, bros. That's a boomer game. It's for us boomers. Ow, that's bad. That's actually really bad. It's so slow.
Risen from the
Get
dead,
up.
like that one famous guy. You know, the zombie.
Oh, come on. God, don't keep doing those big dudes. I'm confused. Alright, 2 more waves of this craziness. Wait, I have 90 rift. I thought somebody said I had way less rift than that earlier. I thought I sold that. Okay, apparently I didn't. There.
Hello, old trap buddy.
Okay. More confusing dudes. Let's do. Okay, they're coming from this direction. Okay, nice. Trusting my walls, they're doing good work. See, if I didn't have barricades here, I have no idea how I would stop this. Just look at the minimap. You probably can't see it very well, but if I didn't have barricades, this I feel like would just be I would have already lost long ago. Just no way to control things with no barricades. You have to funnel in this game.
They're almost there.
You didn't like the reloaded version with Daniel Craig. We're talking about 007? Okay. I've never actually seen the Daniel Craig ones. I've heard they're good, though.
Enemies at the rift. They're attacking a barricade. The barricade is down.
All right, almost there.
More
Yes.
enemies on the way.
Sure. There. Alright, where's Explodey dudes? There's a character called Oddjob who was shorter than most characters. You had to aim it down to hit him and people would exploit that. I vaguely remember that, yeah. Okay. Okay. Other one's coming over here. I see. Oh, nice. Alright. Our floor traps are just taking care of the, taking care of the little explodey guys. Sappers. I don't know why that word is so hard for me to say.
Enemies at the rift.
I just couldn't get any real good combos going on this one either because our maps just, we can't use ceiling or wall traps with the way things turned out. So this score is going to be way way lower than our previous scramble thing was. God, that's so weird that they move so much while stoned.
Enemies at the rift.
Yeah, this score is going to be like 2 million lower than our previous one because our combos aren't nearly as high and we I don't know if we leaked. I think we might have leaked less, but still.
They're attacking a barricade.
Stop it!
There are enemies in our rift room.
Perfectly calculated random traps, you know it. Who's still alive? This guy's... You guys are so confused. Alright. Remember when Activision used to make badass movie adaptation games for the Game Boy Advance, like robots? I don't remember that. Alright. Perfect! Oh man, that's a terrible score. I think that's our last one, right? Yeah, wow. Almost exactly 2 million lower than our previous best. Goodness. Well, that was a terrible scramble. Movie games used to actually be good. After the early 2000s, they just all went to crap. I don't know, that sounds like one of those. Back in my day, the games were fun. Sounds like a back in my day type of thing. It's not horrible, and we did win. But I do have 30 minutes, 25 minutes. I kind of want to see if I can try an endless using some different traps than we usually use. What traps do I not use enough of? I wonder if I could do an endless with flip traps on something. Is there something? What's a good trap we haven't used that could be really strong? I've never used giant killer beehive tree. That's a war map trap. You gotta leave, Ash? Alright, well thanks for hanging out, my friend. You have a good night. We'll see you next time. I kind of want to see if there's any map where I can really make use of swinging mace. Whoops, that's not the one I wanted to do. Need endless with grinders and slow and ice rip saws. Lightning zappers with stun. That sounds pretty interesting. So these guys with stun, or is lightning zapper the ceiling trap? So this was ice. Your favorite 007 game was Nightfire. I don't know that one. So the ceiling lightning guy with stun. Where's that guy? Stun. Oh, I don't have that unlocked. Okay. Well, that is something I need to unlock. So let's do some shock zappers, ceiling mace, wall charger, floor ripsaw. So that's ice on the ground. This would be a knockback plus. I guess it would just be a knockback. I could make it do fire damage. So that would be our fire damage one. So let's try to get some combos with this. So floor ice, ceiling fire, wall charger stun, probably the floor confusion. Brimstone Arcane is just the best arcane by far, it feels like. Can I get lightning for everything with ceiling lasers? Because I'm already planning on using two ceiling ones. I guess if I use this for lightning, the wall lightning thing, maybe I don't need to use the ceiling lasers. If you do grinder slow, you won't have space for wall charger, as they both are short range. Okay. What grinder would you do? You did slow on the grinder. So we wouldn't need tar if we do this, right? No tar was the point. Gotcha. This only slows them when they're next to him, right? It only slows them when they're next to him. So we need a long straightaway with a bunch of walls. So we need some mission with good wall coverage. Yeah, trying to get away from the blade saw laser. Yeah, so floor ice, slow walls, ceiling swinging mace, or you did the shock zapper, but I don't have the stun on that. So I kind of want to do this for fire. Okay. So what can I add to that? Confusion flower. What am I doing for lightning? I feel like I might need to do the lasers for lightning. Alright. Which one do I want to do for endless? What is this one? Switchbacks. Zapper is lightning. The ceiling one. Yeah, but it's not continuous like the lasers. Total annihilation. That sounds vaguely familiar. Close quarters. This one has some pretty good walls we can get set up with, I think. And I only 2 skull this one. I think you have to get to wave 30 to 3 skull it, or 5 skull it. Okay, let's try this. I'm gonna try close quarters because I know how to set this one up. Which will be... One thing I will say is, endless, it's hard to get money to really get a complex setup sometimes, it feels. Okay. Barricades. Let's just totally reset this. Barricades, Arcane Brimstone, no tar, acid, and then the Ripsaw Ice, and then the Slowing Grinders, and the Ceiling Zappers. The Floor Confusions. I don't know what Planetary Annihilation game is. And what else? Maybe the Ceiling Lasers for more zappage? What do we have? Oh no, I want to do the ceiling. I want to do this guy. Okay. God, I wonder if I need to use the cheaper barricades to start this off. Okay, so I basically just need to sell this one off. But this will let me get my setup going, so... Pretty expensive traps we're trying to use here, honestly.
Found a good spot. It's just so pretty.
All these traps are really darn expensive. So I'll probably try to do is have Brim and then Acid before playing, than before doing this. Snow Cannon for poison is better if you're using Ripsaws, as you won't have space. Yeah, but Snow Cannon, I already have 3 ceiling traps I'm trying to use too. Right? Or 2. The Zapper and the Swinging Mace. I'm probably trying to do too many different traps, but, you know, whatever. We're trying to do something different, so... I want to use the Swingy Macy Ball thingy.
Enemies are preparing to breach one of our gates. They've broken through a gate.
For a split second, I thought about maybe possibly getting a wee bit concerned.
Is Planetary Annihilation an RTS? Because you're talking about it, and I don't know if I know what that is. Ouch. Stop shooting me, bow guy. Okay.
And boom goes the... Well, I'll let you say it. I like it when the orcs just walk straight into it.
And that's basically all our money. They don't come from this side, so I can do this for now. Alright, do that for now. It is an RTS. Okay, cool. Just so I know what's happening in chat. Think of a traditional RTS, but instead of one map, you get an entire 3D solar system. That makes me think of a game we played on stream.
Look out! Our defenses have been breached again.
What is that space game?
Here they come.
God, what is that game called? Stellaris? Reminds me of Stellaris, I think. At least that description does. There's land, air, sea, space combat. Cool. The game you miss of old is Bulletstorm. I had a friend who played Bulletstorm and he called it Kickstorm because so many of the combos are you kicking guys around and then trying to hit them while they're in midair. He's like, Bulletstorm? You mean Kickstorm? Have I played League of Legends? I have. And I've actually been playing TFT recently, but I've been really annoyed with it, so I've kind of stopped playing TFT. After last night, but I might play it again. I actually really enjoy watching League of Legends. I watch competitive League of Legends a lot. Like, one of my chilling out things to do is watching competitive League of Legends.
Tiptoe through the trap field. Pretty happy with that.
Okay, let's start with that. Juggling your enemies in the air with kicks sounds like SSB. I don't know SSB. You think there's a remaster of Bulletstorm on Steam? Am I thinking of the right game? Was it Bulletstorm where you like kicked your enemies and got combos and got higher scores for like, you know, doing all these crazy things to your enemies? I think that's the game. That's Bulletstorm, okay. Super Smash Bros. Oh, SSB. Gotcha. Okay. Sorry, I've never heard that shortened to that before. Man, the grinders seem to lock up so much when you do the slow on them.
Is it possible I'm better at this?
But hopefully as we go and get more of them, it won't feel like they're always... If I get more of them, they won't feel like they're always doing that. Okay.
We did it. And by we, I mean me.
So... Don't want to do that. That will stun. I actually want to stun them on here, I think. I think if I'm going to use this, I want to use it here. Stun them on top of that. And then I want to do Arcane and Acid. Acid. You stopped playing League in 2015 and never looked back and you couldn't be happier. Yeah, I mean, that's a game... Pretty much, I can't play any PvP games, like, a lot, because I rage too hard. So, but champs, do I like? I like to watch, like, mid laners, like, I actually really like Aurelion Sol. Vreed, who sometimes hangs out here, I watch his stream a lot. He's a smaller streamer who plays a lot of A-Sol. So I like control mages like A-Sol and Azir and stuff. That's pretty cool. It has that fire thing. I don't think I've used this fire version of this. Hopefully it'll actually hit people. Yeah, you're right. Those things don't stun because I don't have the upgrade. Hopefully it'll get... Well, hopefully on Endless we can unlock... I need to purposely lose when we're done with this so that we'll get credit for the kills that it will get over time.
Now
Hey, that's actually did pretty good damage there. I don't know if it was the floor or what that did the damage, but something killed those Earth Lords pretty darn well. Better than I was expecting it to.
We won already? Awesome.
Okay. Okay. Here we go. Okay, we're healed. You figure if the point to playing video games is to have fun, why bother a game that's just going to make you angry? Yeah. Everyone wants to go MLG, but you have to play the game to the extent it becomes a chore and you scarcely enjoy it. Don't start streaming then. FTL, off, cough. FTL, cough, cough. And that's anything you play it too much.
Seen that coming.
So yeah, if you... The first game that I started streaming with was Smite, which is basically League of Legends in first-person WoW mode. And I raged so hard at that game because I played so much trying to play it, you know, at a high level.
Good workout.
This is cool. I like the ice here and the fire up there. That's cool. Oh, that's exploding. I'm nice. Okay. FTL is rage jutsu because of punishing the RNGs, but if you can play it well enough to consistently win, it becomes a lot more fun. Yeah, talk to me when you have 5,000 hours in the game, because... maybe you already have 5,000 hours, but... Like the person who on YouTube asked, do you play FTL just because of the views, or do you actually still like the game? After doing anything for as long as I've been playing FTL, it's hard to say that it's still fun. But you do it for the challenge, and you do it because it's never the same. So, you only have about 500 hours? Yeah. It's a great game, and again, every time I talk about this, I'm not saying that I don't think FTL's not a great game. I still think it's one of the best games ever. It's just, it's hard to play any game that much and still be like, I love this game. I'm going to want to play it all the time because of how much fun it is. I feel like I'm not getting that many combos yet with this build. I feel like I need more lightning. I do want to be able to place this other places. Okay, so if I do that, then this. This.
More enemies on the way.
Did I ever play the train game on Railed? Nope, never played that. Sometimes you get screwed by RNG and you have to sit back and laugh at how ridiculous it is, or rage like I do. But I'm trying to get better at the sit back and laugh rather than rage at it. Which I feel like with how, well, I was gonna say, last time I rage quit FTL was after trying to do the hard mode no pause random ship streak, which is what I'm trying to do on Wednesdays now. Because I won a bunch yesterday, I'm like, I'm doing better about not raging. Once I lose at a 10 in a row streak, I'm probably going to get to that point where I'm like, okay, I just can't do this anymore. It's just too rage inducing, but we'll have to see. What we want to do is create a game that's kind of a cross between FTL and Barrow Trauma, where it's easy to learn, hard to master, has random events like FTL. But it's a submarine game where you have to manage your crew. I think I did see some game that's a submarine game that's trying to be FTL, like, I forget what it is though. Okay. What are our combos looking like? Times 3, times 4. Throwing a stun. I mean a stone and a stun. Unrail is a top-down 2D game where you have to build rails and a runaway train. Okay. Have I decided on a new game if after this one? No, not yet. I've been thinking about if Auction Not Included is not out yet, the new one, which I don't think it will be because I don't know what the release date is on it. I have XCOM Chimera Squad that I was, I think, gifted a while back. But I haven't fully decided, and I might not decide till like the day before, so it might be a surprise to everybody. It's a secret to everybody. What's the range on this? Is this only directly beneath it? Because I don't think this will do anything. It's only directly beneath it, isn't it? Yeah, okay.
Have somebody to do
Yeah. What are these combos? I'm gonna let this go, just kinda wanna see the combos. Alright, times 8, that's actually not bad. Okay. Secret to everybody, even myself, that's right. But I honestly don't know. I think there's somebody that kept telling me I need to play some story platformer game. Oni, or not Oni, it's like, I forget what it is that I think I was gifted at one point that I still haven't played. I consider playing a game like Armored Command, free on Steam, FTL and XCOM, Dwarf Fortress graphics, Tank Commander, World War II. That doesn't sound like my kind of thing. I'm not big in the World War I or II time frame. I like space games and fantasy, as you can see. So, if it's a World War II setting, probably not. Why do orcs must die? Because they want to kill me. They kill me too much, man. If they didn't always try to kill me, I wouldn't try to kill them. It's a vicious cycle. Honestly. Why can't we just have a conversation now? Okay. Where's Mr. Moneybags, by the way? I haven't seen him yet. What if I want to reorient these? If I did it this way, and this way, and a stunner there. Means my stunner's not hitting so many things, but if I do that and that, that might still be okay. Orc and Ori and Will o' the Wisp. That's the one. That's the one. I think Ramses or somebody kept telling me I need to play that, so I might need to play that at some point. I have lots of money. You know what? I want to just get kills with this, so I'm gonna go like this. This. Going to go like this. One like this. One like this. Hopefully get kills with that. Horror games are wonderful. They essentially have magic rabies. Yeah, I've heard they're really good games. I don't often play story games or platformers, and that's kind of both. But I've heard very good things about them. Yeah, alright, times 7. This is not bad combos for this. This feels like a very expensive way of doing something worse than our normal build, but hey, it's different. Oh, wave, only wave 8. Man, if I want to get to wave 30, we're going to have to go pretty late, so I don't know if we'll actually make it to wave 30 in the 5 skulls. Wave 30, Ori and the 5 skulls. Okay, come in here, get stunned. Stoned and stunned. Well, those guys seem to take a lot of damage from the shock tower. Nice. Those are pretty good damage. Love the new crossbow. Yeah, the crossbow's been doing work. I like the blade and staff combo, but that kills lots of small enemies. And if you have good traps for killing small enemies, you kind of don't need that. You need stuff for killing the big enemies. This really helps them kill the big dudes. Okay. Let's keep it going. Keep it going. All the grinders, man. All the grinders. If you forget a friend has played RimWorld, now might be a good time to pick it up again since Ideology dropped. If I'm going to play RimWorld, I'm going to play Auction Not Included. You probably haven't been in the stream since I played Auction Not Included, but I prefer Auction Not Included's gameplay to RimWorld's. RimWorld just feels too punishing to me. Every time I try to play it, the random fights that get thrown at you almost always kill me and just frustrate me and make me quit the game. Like, I think my thing is like games like Factorio and RimWorld and Auction Not Included, games where you are building to automate stuff. If there's combat that you don't get to choose when it happens, I get pissed off every time it happens, I think is what I've learned. Wow. I think the grinders or the floor things are doing work to the big dudes. Yeah, not getting big combos on these, but they're big damage. Yeah, Diablo Remastered is one I'm looking forward to as well. I saw Creparian playing that the other day. I'm looking forward to playing an Assassin, an Amazon, or a Sorceress in Diablo 2 Remastered when that comes out. It's out this weekend open beta. I'm pretty sure I missed on the time when you could sign up for that. I didn't play it in the weekend, no. I missed it. I saw in my Twitch... in my Twitch loots that I missed out on that. And I was like, damn. Maybe there'll be another one. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was last weekend. Oh, is there another one this weekend? Okay, if there's another one this weekend, I might try to sign up for that. I don't know how much time I'll have to play this weekend because I have a gig this weekend. Mr. Moneybags.
Hello, old trap buddy.
So maybe I can try to sign up for it.
I don't think so.
Alright, times 10. Not bad. Thanks for the monies. Thing is, RimWorld are super random with raiding events, especially if you play with Randy as your storyteller. On the other hand, with Factorio, the biters are difficult to deal with, but they have very consistent patterns. They can add a challenge without feeling unfair. Yes, and that's why I played Factorio a lot, and I played a ton of Auction Not Included. I have not played very much RimWorld. I probably have, I don't know, 10 or 20 hours at most, because I don't like random encounters in a game where I'm trying to build stuff. I should clarify since I play FTL so much.
That got the blood pumping. Ow! Ooh.
Unless to play on Death World settings, in which case God help you. Yeah. Ow! And spaced out DLC, there will be nuclear power. In Auction Not Included. Nice. Honestly, number one thing I'm looking forward to the spaced out DLC is being able to build on other asteroids and having them deliver resources back and forth to your main base and to your expansion bases. I think that's going to be awesome. Wow, I'm glad you turned around to fight me because I didn't realize you'd gone over there.
A little bit older, but a little bit better.
Okay. I'll probably go to wave 20 and then start selling everything. Let's call it a day. We will be going a little bit long here. I don't want to go too long today. Because I've had extra rehearsals almost every night this week.
Do they have any bigger ones?
Times 6, not bad. Stun.
Meant to do that.
Times 8. You know what? I should be putting lasers. Oh, I don't have lasers. I should be putting, I guess, floor traps outside the entrances for the sappers that'll eventually show up once this switches to Rift Lord difficulty at whatever wave that is.
More of those?
Oh, the Gnolls got shredded. It's like I heard the Gnolls, but I never saw them. Okay.
That got the blood pumping. You guys saw that, right?
Play it now unless you're just waiting for it to be finished in its entirety. Auction Not Included, yes, I'm waiting for it to be finished. I'm trying to not play early access games as much. Ever since I got burned out on the original Subnautica, because I played it too much in early access, I tried not to play hours and hours and hours of early access stuff because I will get burned out before it actually comes out. So, that is why I have not checked it out yet. Because I am I am planning on playing a schnizzle ton of auction not included. So, I want to make sure I don't play it, get burned out before it even gets finished and bug fixed, and, you know, I'll let, what's his face, on YouTube, who I use his builds for, petroleum boilers. I'll let him do all the testing. Oh, what is his name? I saw some videos of his the other day. Ow, I was gonna stun you though. Oh man, his name is at the tip of my tongue. I always recommend him for when I play Auction Not Included because I use all his builds. Francis John, that's it, thank you. That's the guy. A great Auction Not Included builder. I think I'll ever revisit Shipbreaker. That was such a cool game. I probably will. But probably not until it's either in full release or just has a lot more ships. Because to me, the replayability of that game is having different ship types to disassemble, and it was just far too repetitive with the number of ship types they currently have in the game, at least from my experience. Let's do some more lightning things here, because I need to get kills for those to unlock the upgrades. Have I ever played Among Us? No. No, that's to me that's like a party with friends game, and I don't have friends to party with. Just kidding. I do have some friends that I game with, but that is not, it's not my type of game. Unpopular opinion, Among Us sucks. Changed my mind. I'm pretty sure that's not unpopular. I feel like Among Us is a very polarizing game. You either love that game or you just never even care to look at it. And I'm kind of that second party. I don't really care about Among Us. It's not my style of game. It's like Call of Duty. I know it exists and I know people love it. I don't care. It's not my type of game. Mafia and Town of Salem do it better, you think? Yeah, Town of Salem is the one that I first saw that style of game on. Because Burger TV streamed it, and I watched it a bit, but it's... Even when I saw him play it, he's like, you should try this game out. I'm like, I just... lying to my friends in game form. This doesn't have a lot of appeal to me. It's like, I played... there's a party game where it's like werewolves and townspeople or something. I played recently at a friend's party, and it was interesting, but I don't know. Once you're out, you don't get to do anything. Oh, God. I don't know. It's just like Duck, Duck, Goose. You're bad at lying, so it sucks for you. One Night Werewolf, that's probably what it is, yeah. Where the werewolves try to kill the villagers at night, and you're supposed to figure out who the werewolves are or whatever.
That seems unnecessarily violent.
The barricade is under attack.
Okay. Looks like most of the sappers are dying to our floor traps out there. I see a dynamite archer. I see ya. Damn. But I didn't kill you. Yeah, you don't know Jack is a party game I like, because that's like trivia, you know? Trivia and party games like that are pretty fun. Those like Jackbox packs are pretty fun. I like those better than things like the... whatever that One Night Werewolf thing is or whatever. It's actually a card game based on the episode of Rick and Morty where there are memory parasites, and that one is pretty good, okay? Memory parasites. Interesting.
More
do more lightning dudes. Okay, killing most of the sappers as they come through. Man, endless is endless. Really seems to end forever. End forever, last forever. Can you do an endless with your friend? I would assume you probably could. Jackbox 4 Survive the Internet is amazing. I don't know if I've seen that one. All modes can be co-op. Okay. Well, we'll probably do this. This Sunday, I will probably play Orcs Must Die. So if anybody wants to join for some Orcs Must Die to play with me, the stream will probably start around 1 because I have my church job starting back up. But if anybody's interested in playing, maybe we can do some skirmish and endless or something on this Sunday. If anybody would like to join for some Orcs Must Die action with me. Since we've done all the stuff solo, basically, that I'm looking to do, except perfecting a skirmish, which I don't know if I'll ever care to try that much. I'm gonna go heal. If you play Among Us type game, it will be Dread. What is it? Damn it, I have to pay attention. We're on Rift Lord now, I think. It'll be Dread Hunger, which is a new first-person shooter version. Interesting. I really wish you could see the number of kills for traps, because I feel like the swinging arms are not doing jack crap. They feel like they're not that good. I just don't feel like they're doing good. Unfortunate Spacemen is a pretty good game. Okay, I've never heard of that one. You hear how numberless the game is? Yeah, I wish... I wish you could see a lot of stats. Like, what the different status effects do, how much damage things do. I mean, the fact that there's unlocks where you have to do a certain amount of damage with weapons, and the weapons literally don't tell you how much damage they do, it's like, seems like kind of an oversight. Seems like a bit of an oversight to me.
That seems unnecessarily violent. Oops, need more coins.
If you want a fun voxel game, try Teardown. If I want a fun voxel game, I'd probably play Minecraft, but
Pretty happy with that.
don't know that I'm in the mood for that style of game.
The barricade is under attack.
You can tell that fire does 7 DPS for 4 seconds. Oh, the fire effect? The burning effect, I guess it would be? That is a lot of frickin' ogres, man.
That got the blood pumping.
I am out of mana, that's kind of bad.
Barricade is down.
What? Hey, hey now. Frickin' dynamite archer doing something over here. Ouch. Okay, wow, I did not even see my health bar there. It looked like I didn't have a health bar.
They're attacking a barricade.
They don't want their game to be accessible. What? How'd you escape from Tarkov, where the devs basically hide all the stats intentionally, leave the data miners to figure it out? Yeah, that sounds like a reason why I probably will never play that game. I like theory crafting optimal setups in games. That's why I like things like Path of Exile and... Oh, this thing's about to die. And, you know, games kind of like that, where it's fun to come up with, like, theory crafting the game. Like, WoW lets you do some of that, and... you know, strategic. I like to be strategic. So, not having information just seems like a weird choice. It'll probably go up on the wiki at some point. Yeah, it kind of sucks that you'd have to use a wiki to find out that kind of stuff, but I guess that's kind of like FTL. There's a lot of things that, well, no, FTL like gives you the damage of weapons, and there's a lot of stuff you do have to go to the wiki for, but that's just to like know what's happening in events and things like that. You can only take so much Tarkov because of how hellish it is for low-level players, not to mention skill gap. That makes me think of when I tried to play Rainbow Six Siege with Shogi. If you don't know the map, you basically get headshot by everybody before you know where enemies are. And that's the reason why I don't play a lot of first-person shooters, because especially in competitive games, it's like, well, I don't get to have fun until I have 20 hours in the game and memorize all the stuff, all the map layouts. Orcs Must Die wiki is pretty bad? Okay.
Second, I thought about maybe possibly getting a wee bit concerned.
Your guide is fun, that's why you love Factorio. Nice.
Is that it?
Honestly, this combo is not bad, but it's expensive and doesn't seem to give us good combo bonuses or whatever, so maybe the ceiling stunners would be a nice addition, but honestly, if I want ceiling electric damage, it just seems like lasers are better because it's consistent laser damage.
For a second, I thought about maybe possibly getting a wee bit concerned.
Want to see me play Project Zomboid or Cataclysm DDA?
More enemies on the
What is
way.
DDA? DDR is Dance Dance Revolution. What's DDA? Dance Dance Evolution? No, that's not how those words work. Dark days ahead. Okay. I want you to die from electrocution. Nice. Did I say that out loud? That sounds rude. I want you to die from electrocution. And be in pain and shockness to your death. Shockness, yes, that's a word that I totally just made up. You asked for something different that I didn't use, not for high combos, though. That's true. Very true. And this is different, so it did succeed in that. I'm wondering if there are, like, now that I've beat every level on the highest difficulty, the things that I would want to look into are how do you get the highest combos possible? What trap combos are accessible and not so overpriced that we can't make them happen? To get like times 10s and times 12s and times 20s and all that happening. You know what? A good challenge might be to win a map with no weapon, only traps. I don't know if that's even possible. Well, it probably depends on the level. It's probably possible on certain levels, but no weapon at all challenge or something. Favorite competitive shooter right now is Hell Let Loose. Sometimes you don't know what killed you simply by design, which is turn off new players. Cool thing is you don't need good aim or get kills to win. You can do logistic stuff and work together. Okay. Yeah, it's going to vary from level to level. Yeah, for sure. Alright, how many more? So we're going to get to wave 20, and then I'm going to start selling everything to let everything leak so that whatever kills we got with the lightning ceiling things, we can get credit for the upgrades. We're shocking all these little dudes. Can't believe this barricade has survived with like 1 health for so long.
You would think there'd be more songs written about me by now.
Hell Let Loose. Not heard of that one. But there's a lot of first-person shooters I probably haven't heard of, since that's not a genre I pay attention to.
Good workout. Holy cow! Said
Okay.
here.
This isn't really leaking though, so this combo seems to be doing some good work. I just wish I knew what's doing the most damage. I feel like it's the floor guy. The slowing down plus the ice. The slowing down grinders plus the ice ground thing seems to be cleaning up a lot of good stuff. Of course, I'm also throwing stuns in. Okay, they do leak. We do leak a little bit though. Ripsaws do approximately 1 million damage exactly, precisely about. Seems like it. They do some crazy damage. They're cutting apart these big dudes, man. If I don't touch this guy. Yeah, it's pretty good. These healing guys seem to be doing decent too. I want to see if this will activate there. It says it only activates directly below it, but I kind of want to test it just to see. See if it will actually go off. Grinders are probably topping because of freeze. Nice, times 7 there, and I didn't do anything. Okay. They get twice each and apply Ice Brittle to itself, which further increases ice damage by 30%. Ice Brittle. Whoops. What's Ice Brittle for? What is brittle? Is that when they're slowed or something? God, I wish there was a thing in the game telling you what the different status effects are. Status effect when they are frozen. Okay. Bro! Hopefully I've gotten 100 kills with the ceiling lightning thing. Surely I've gotten 100 kills with that so far. If I place too many of these, though, the problem's going to be when I want them to leak. Hopefully they won't kill everything too well. They'll be too good at killing. Ooh, times 13 there. Nice. It's one of the highest I've seen, actually. Times 13. I did the stone and the... Did the stone, the stun, probably had the confuse, the ice, the slow, maybe even the fire and the charge. How do combos work with this game? Does it just give you more money? It's just score, honestly. It only affects your score. So if you really want to get the highest score, you try to combo as many different effects as you can on as many different enemies before they die. Because every status effect is like a multiplier or whatever, I think. Okay, so this is going to be the last one where I try to kill everything, because I think there's a Mr. Moneybags. Mr. Moneybags. And we're going to have to sell everything in the 3 seconds we have after this one.
That's right. I'm War Major Rippin'.
Speaking of ice brittle, it makes common sense when peanut brittle. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I've ever seen the Cobalt just get one shot so much. Man, I might need to see if I can incorporate these floor traps in more. They're doing freaking heavy damage on the big dudes.
Good workout. Max's handsome sword is furnished. He kills lots of orcs.
How was yesterday's rehearsal? It was fine. It's my church job, so I got to see people I haven't seen in a while, so that's always nice. But it's kind of like streaming. It's a little bit of a job, but it was nice. The singing gigs I like are the ones I don't get to do often, which I'm gonna have one potentially next month with my Vocalese kind of pop pentatonics type group. That's the stuff I enjoy, because I get to do things like beatboxing and singing pop songs and stuff, which is not something I get to do that often, so. Is there a devil, Mr. Moneybags, or are you just bugged? You're just bugged, okay. Have I ever played Risk of Rain? No, and I've been asked that a couple times. I've watched Risk of Rain. It doesn't look that fun to me, but it's probably a game that would be a style I would like. But I just, for some reason, the graphics of that one turns me off. It's a bit of the fact that the graphics and it's, oh. All right, sell as many of those as I can. A bit of the graphics and a bit of the fact that it's a platformer. I just don't like platformers. So, all right, we're gonna try to let things through now. For those floor traps at the turnaround end of a barricade line could be worth. Yeah, kind of like these are. For future builds, for sure. All right, so we want them to get through. So I'm just gonna kind of watch them go. No, not my rift. I think I'll only get 4 skulls for this, but that's okay.
We only have half our rift points remaining.
I know. All right. This should hopefully unlock the stun on the ceiling lightning trap.
The big captured part.
Talking to Risk of Rain 1, there's the 2 that isn't 2D. That's true, and I might be more interested in the second one, but it's kind of a first-person shooter too. But with strategy of different combos of weapon types and stuff that's in the game, it might be something I'd check out at some point. Risk of Rain is fun if you can get past the way it looks and how long it takes to learn. All right, so let me see. Did I get the... Where is it? Ceiling stunner guy. Yes! So now we can stun enemies when hit. I think I have almost everything in the game used enough to upgrade. That would probably be the last like goal to get. Left 2,000 enemies. I've done almost half of that one. There's probably some war traps I haven't done. That one I've done. I'm really close to having everything upgraded. There's probably a weapon or two that I need to use more. Priestess we've done. That one we've done. Healing Trinket I gotta use a bunch more times. Jar of Ghosts. Oh, I did do that one. Yeah, there's only like 2. I haven't used this one at all. I'll have to use that 15 times. So there's only a few more things I can even do to say that I've done everything in this game. So one of my favorite traps, probably the ceiling lasers and the saw blades feel the strongest and most consistent. So those feel the strongest, and I guess if favorite means winning with, probably those. Used to play Risk of Rain 1 back in the day before 2 came out. Felt like Christmas when they surprise released it. It's one of your favorite games of all time. I might have to check that one out. But I'm not going to do that today, because today I've been streaming for about 6.5 hours, and I do have to call it a day. So thank you all so much for watching. Again, we'll probably play some more of this on Sunday. So if anybody wants to join me, I'll start probably doing, I think you can only co-op. So maybe we'll take turns with people who would like to play. I think Pieboy had mentioned wanting to co-op once at some point. So if you are interested in co-op, Orcs Must Die 3, join us on Sunday. And then I'll probably have to come up with a new game to play soon. So maybe I can check out the Risk of Rain or something. What's 6.5 more? That would be 13 hours, which would be a lot. You can only co-op 2 players at a time, yeah. But again, y'all are amazing. Hope you had a good time. We'll play some multiverse, FTL multiverse tomorrow. And the RPG session is going to start a week from this Sunday, I believe, back up. So if you're interested in the Dungeons & Dragons Curse of Strahd campaign that we were doing a while back that got put on hold with COVID and people moving, that should be starting up a week from this Sunday. So, and also Shogi's game will be starting up again a week from, I think, tomorrow. So lots of cool stuff coming up. But again, y'all are amazing. Hope you had a good time. My pleasure to hang out with you wonderful folks. I will see you all tomorrow. And until next time, thank you for hanging out. Appreciate the bits, follow, subs, give subs, lurking, all the wonderful, amazing stuff. Till next time, enjoy the sea shanty. And y'all have a great night and great week. And if I don't see you tomorrow, later, my friends. Y'all rock. Have a great night, all.